Let me tell you. I think you are not getting the point of when did I go to town. Actually, I went to town. That was 2020, around January. That's when I moved to South Africa. Yes,
Okay.
And then now being introduced to all other kinds of things.
You moved to South Africa from when?
From Zimbabwe.
So that's when you went to town?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's why I
town in
went to
South
town.
Africa.
Is the town.
No, in Zimbabwe I was.
It's not town.
In Zimbabwe, you were staying in
In
the
Zimbabwe,
rural.
there are towns in Zimbabwe.
But
not
the
like
town-
Zimbabwe in general is town.
Out of
Zimbabwe, that's the town that you went to.
Yes, he moved from the rural.
From my rural area straight to South
Why
Africa.
did you say you moved from Zimbabwe to South Africa?
I thought maybe you have common sense too.
Is this the kind of capacity that you use for your thinking every day? Hi guys, welcome to Beyond the Headlines podcast with me, Tadiwa, and my very special crew. So for now, I'm going to give them an opportunity to briefly introduce themselves and what they're going to be also focusing on, starting with Miss L right here.
Hi guys, so my name is Elle with an E and an L, not just an L, but with an E and an L.
Aye.
And I'm going to be focusing more on the sensitive topics that as a society or as the youth, as a generation, we feel are neglected because people are not comfortable talking about such. And I'm going to leave this time to DY over here.
So hi guys, my name is Dylan. Like she said, DY, but I don't know what it means. So I'll be focusing on motivation. Like we just want that deep voice deep inside you to be heard by everyone. So I'm gonna be the voice that I want to hear every day. Yeah, I'll leave this time to my next colleague.
Thank you very much. My name is Trevor. I'm one of the hosts and colleague to these guys. I'll be focusing on politics and social economics. So my part is very interesting. I think more than these guys was, politics, my guy. You're supposed to know the political affairs of the world,
I think mine is way more interesting.
To some guys, they say corruption, but when it comes to you, it's a blessing. Normally, when it comes to someone in a right way or in a right time, they say it's a blessing, but at the background, it's corruption. You know that?
Even the motive that corruption shouldn't end because people want to benefit.
I don't call it corruption. I call it a blessing.
At this rate with the
Thank you.
leaders that we are getting. Hey. So thank you guys for the introduction. Who came up with the name Beyond the Headlines?
We all came up with the name Beyond the Headlines. So basically what happened was it was hard at first, but then eventually we came to a decision because we agreed, we were equally yoked in the agreement because we're going to be covering everything. We don't have a specific topic that we're going to be covering. We're basically going beyond the headlines. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay, so what's going to make Beyond the Headlines unique? Like, how is it different from all the other podcasts? What's...
Said DY would Travis through that one.
I'm said Dylan, not DY. Anyways, yeah, I demand an apology. So, an answer to the question. So here's the thing. Beyond Deadlines is actually going to be a platform that is going to act as a voice for the people. You understand? We're going to be offering you a chance. Maybe you can use the comment section to suggest a topic which you want us to talk about next. Maybe it's a burning issue. Maybe it's something you want to be addressed. We can just address it. So generally, how we are going to be unique is you're just going to be the voice. You understand? I believe we are going to be the voice everyone would want to hear every single day. That's what I believe. So yeah.
Just for the insight and fun of the audience, Trevor, you spoke about you wanting to speak on politics. Why exactly do you want to touch on the issue of politics?
Thank you very much. I I think the reason why I chose politics is because it's something that is very impactful in day-to-day lives, which our youth are lacking in somehow. So I really need to take the youth to politics and politics to the youth, because it's very, very important nowadays within the world we are living, because all the youth are supposed to know the state of affairs. They are supposed to know how the country is going, how the politics is going. So yeah, I can just say in general, politics is supposed to be something that is very, very important to the youth,
which is something that we are definitely looking forward to. You're giving him the side eye. You want to say something?
Okay, so Trevor, as you put it, do you like Trevor Noah or what? Is Trevor your real name, or you're just inspired by Trevor Noah, the comedian?
Yeah, she's calling you a comedian, my brother.
Thank you very much for a joke, but it's okay. My original name is Trevor. Well, I grew up being told about Trevor Noah, because me growing up where I wasn't in a privileged family. So some of the things I had to be told, like, there's Trevor Noah from South Africa and he do jokes and what, yeah. And when I grow up, I had to look for that person. Well, I like his work, but I can't say I'm motivated enough by him. But yes, I like him. Like I said, my role model is Julius Silo Malema.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my role model. So when it comes to Trevor Noah, he's a comedian. I'm not into comedy, so yeah, I like his work, but I can't say I'm motivated by him.
Into politics.
So just a quick question, if you don't mind. How old are you?
Well, I'm not ashamed to say my age, but if you don't mind, why are you asking?
Okay, you said you grew up people talking about Trevor Noah. So I got so curious. Trevor Noah is currently 40 years old, and then he started comedy at 22. So
if Trevor Noah is 40 years old, I'm 25 now. So that means, I was from the roots, from the rural. So me going to town, moving to town, that's where I had to search for him, because in rural we didn't have internet, we didn't have those kind of things to look for any kind of person. It's just us going to headquarters, something like that.
Wait, you are 25 now, right? So I said 40 minus 25. When Trevor was 15, you were growing up.
Okay, let me tell you, I think you are not getting the point of when did I go to town. Actually, I went to town, that was 2020, around January. That's when I moved to South Africa, yes. Okay. And then now being introduced to all other kinds of things.
You moved to South Africa from where?
From Zimbabwe.
So that's when you went to town?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
town in South Africa.
Is the town.
No, in Zimbabwe I was.
It's not town.
In Zimbabwe, I was staying in the
Zimbabwe,
rural.
there are towns in Zimbabwe,
But
not
the
like
town.
Zimbabwe in general is town.
Out of
Zimbabwe, that's the town that you went to.
Yes, he moved from the rural.
From my rural area straight to South
Why
Africa.
did you say you moved from Zimbabwe to South Africa?
I thought maybe you have common sense too.
Is this the kind of capacity that you use for your thinking every day? No. Is this the capacity that you use to think every day?
You know. Now,
See, even the viewers, I'm sure they're gonna have questions like this.
No, I think
This
this guy is.
He's from the roots, from the rurals.
Okay, guys, please tell
Then
us
you
in the
moved to the
comment
city.
section what you thought about the statement.
You
Then
moved to
we'll
the city.
see.
You moved to the city,
Yes.
South Africa.
South Africa is a city.
So he grew up in the roots in Zimbabwe. So by moving to the city.
So Zimbabwe is the rural areas of South Africa.
Plus, you guys are offended. You're deeping it. Hey.
Okay, I withdraw my statement.
Because, hey, we have some angry Zimbabweans in the building. Hey. Okay.
But actually, it was quite hard because I was a boarder, in Zimbabwe, learning at a boarding school. Going to rural again. Boarding school, rural again. Then from rural, I went straight to South Africa. That's where I got to be enlightened
about the city.
Yes, go using internet like on a daily basis, where you get to do anything you want.
Let me just help you there. He's not saying that Zim doesn't have internet. Just that way he was staying.
We didn't say anything. But he could be implying.
Hey.
He could be implying that.
Okay, you went to South Africa by which means of transport?
I traveled to South Africa.
Hey, you know the means of transport in Southern Africa.
Of course you went.
The one you are thinking.
We can say by sea.
No, you know what? Let's just say this, by a broom. Yes, by a broom.
Very logical.
From which village?
Hey.
Origin of a range.
Makes sense.
You know what? I think I'm going to give you, what can I say, if I extinguish a question, because these guys are hot for you. Yes, yo. So, to divert.
And go to the city.
No, to divert the situation, let's talk about platonic relationships instead. That's one of the topics that I'm going to be discussing on in my next video, which is our next episode. Would you date a girl, or in your case a guy, who's got a platonic relationship outside of a relationship?
Define platonic.
Okay, platonic relationship is when it's a type of friendship that doesn't have any sexual connections. Like, for example, Troy here has got a girl that he considers his sister, not blood related, not cousins, not anything. They just came to Peru, they met each other, now they're brother and sister.
Would you consider someone a sister?
I think you have to.
You mean the bestie type of thing?
Bestie type of thing.
But having a best friend doesn't mean you're having a sister.
But
From what you
your
said,
best
considering
friend
someone
can be
your
your
sister.
I think I have to say something regarding, a best friend.
Yeah.
From my perspective, I think a best friend is supposed to be a person who can come to my rescue anyhow. That means when I'm down emotionally, she can comfort me. It doesn't matter which way she does it, because she is my best friend,
Why does the best have to be a she?
Because she said
It's a platonic relationship.
it's a platonic relationship.
So you don't care how she's going to be.
No. The thing is, the society in general have lost the, if I may say, what can I use? The word I use, the value of a best friend, and they are now taking it into their cultures and religions, and now it's being affected by those. A best friend in general is someone who is there for you, supporting you. It doesn't have to be sexually or not sexually, but she's supposed to support you anyhow.
What if your girlfriend is uncomfortable with that?
That's where there are many girlfriends. I think you can have another one. The population of men and women right now is quite amazing, because women are more than men in general.
Okay.
We don't fight, guys.
We listen, we don't judge.
We listen, we don't
We
judge.
listen, we don't judge.
The system is
Okay, guys, so to get more and we listen to more of their insight on this issue of platonic relationships, please make sure that you stay tuned and you join us next time. Thank you so much. Have a good day. That part, Mr. D, I can see you playing with your beard. Let's maintain civility. Let's maintain civility. So would you date a girl who's in a platonic relationship?
I don't mind. Marriage and dating is different thing, because one thing I look in a woman are qualities. So I try to look for those good qualities in a lady I'm supposed to marry. But in dating, I'm telling you, I can date anyone, because
You're just passing.
Sometimes I like,
I mean, it's uni at the end of the day.
I just date it because
You like them. Hey, did you hear this? It's just dating because of the bunda. Hey, sons of Adam.